Happy Wednesday, firsties. Hello 1H and hello 1P. I'm so excited we're all together again today to make some more butterflies. Yesterday, you had the choice of making a coffee filter butterfly, and we just made a polka dotted butterfly with it and a colorful paper butterfly. So you could have made one or both of these, and I saw two beautiful butterflies yesterday that Cora made. So I can't wait to see everybody else's beautiful butterflies, especially when we start our butterfly hunt next week. It's gonna be so much fun. Okay, so today what we're gonna do is we're going to make a windsock butterfly, and we're going to use a paper plate to make a butterfly. You can make one or both, or you can just watch the video and do it at a later time, or do yesterday's butterflies again if these ones aren't good for you. I'm gonna start with our windsock butterfly because it's kind of one of my favorites because it has like the little curly ribbon and stuff. You can use any kind of curly ribbon. If you don't have curly ribbon, you can just cut pieces of like colored paper or like some tissue paper, you know, like this to make, let me just show you really quick, to make like the little parts that would hang down from the windsock, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get like a toilet paper roll or a paper towel roll that you cut smaller, or even just a piece of paper that you can just roll like this, and then that can also be your windsock. But with having this part here, it's a little sturdier. So I'm going to take you through all the parts of doing the windsock one, and then when we come to the paper plate one, I'm just going to show you one side how to do it because it's going to be too long of a video, but you can play it again if you need to remember. All right, so the first thing you want to do, if you're using something to make your windsock a little sturdy, like a piece of a paper towel roll or something, is you want to color it. So you have a couple options. You can color it with a marker or a crayon to get it to change colors. If you have paint and your moms or dads say it's okay and you want to paint it, you can paint it. I have a paintbrush here. Or you can do what I did because it was a little neater and quicker, is you can take a piece of colored paper, or you can color a piece of regular paper if you don't have any colored paper at home. And you're just gonna kind of lay it down and roll it up, okay? But before you roll it up, you're going to get a glue stick. If you don't have glue, you can use tape or a stapler. That'll work too, but I'm gonna use a glue stick. And I'm going to glue stick right here. And I'm just gonna keep my glue going a little bit to get it started. And it's almost like a little pig in a blanket. I'm just gonna roll it on up. And make sure I cover it. And I'm gonna put a little bit more glue. And I'm gonna roll it up some more. And then I'm gonna come to the end. I'm gonna put a little bit more glue there. Okay, and so now my windsock butterfly body is covered. The next thing I wanna do, before I do anything else, once I get it like the way I like it, is I wanna put the face on him. So you can use color pencil, a marker, a crayon, whatever. I have a Sharpie here, so I'm gonna use my Sharpie to put on my butterfly face. And that's gonna be my butterfly face, okay? Now, the next thing I wanna do is make the wings. I'm gonna make the wings just like I made yesterday. I'm gonna take a piece of paper. I have this colored paper here. I'm gonna fold it in half. Make sure I have it like this when I rate my B, or if it looks more like a number 3 to you. And I'm gonna take a pencil, and I'm gonna do that for my wings. Go in, so it looks like that. And now I'm gonna cut those. Cut my wings. So hopefully you have fun making a windsock butterfly today. So I think they're kind of cool, and I'm trying to decide because tomorrow we'll like actually display our butterflies. So where it is, I want to display my windsock butterfly. All right, so I cut my wings out. They look like this now. And I want to take my butterfly body and stick it so my wings, so the wings, like I kind of have to like position it some. So I might have to just like fold this over or trim it up a little bit because my wings are a little big. So I'm just gonna like cut them a little bit on the bottom to get them to fit. You can have bigger wings or smaller wings, whatever you want for your butterfly. Okay, so now here's my butterfly wings. Now, you can tape them, you can staple them, or I'm just gonna use a little bit of glue and my glue stick right in the center of the butterfly wings. And then I'm gonna stick them back right on my butterfly body. Okay, so it looks like this now. And the next part to make your little windsock is we're gonna do a little handle. So I just have a little piece of ribbon here. You can use like an elastic hair tie that you like cut in half, or like a twisty tie, whatever works for you. Now the easiest way to get all these like little gadgets and pieces hanging down is to use tape if you have it. If not, glue will work or stapler will work, but honestly, tape is the quickest and easiest way to do this. So I'm gonna take a piece of tape, I'm gonna put it right here. How you guys doing, okay? Isabel says no, I don't know why she says no. All right, and then I'm gonna take my little handle and I'm gonna put the tape so it can tape on the other side. These are like my favorite butterflies, the little windsock ones. Okay, and then here we go. So now this is what I have so far. Now, like I said, I had some curling ribbon that I used yesterday. I just like cut up some ribbon that I had so you can tape that down into it. If you don't have ribbon, you can take like some tissue paper and tape that down into it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you with some tissue paper today because I think that like kind of looks kind of cool. I'm just gonna take it with a little piece of tape and stick it inside the windsock where you can't really see it. And I'm gonna use a piece of green. And if you don't have tissue paper, you can just take regular paper and color it, or if you want to have it like, oh, like all little white things dangling down, you can do that too. I'm gonna do 2 pieces of green, and then I think I'm gonna do a piece of pink right here. And I'm gonna do a piece of pink. So watch, I'm gonna tape these down really quickly, because tape's the easiest way to do it. Put the tape on there, and just kind of stick it in there. Why isn't it sticking? Okay, let's try that again. I put the tape on the wrong way. Okay, there we go. Now it's sticking, and I'm gonna do my 2 little green pieces. You guys are doing great. I'm so happy we're all together doing this. My tape's not cooperating. Oh, there it is. All right, so there you go. Okay, so there is my butterfly windsock, and you can do as many little things that you want to hang down as you can. I did 3 on this one. There's, I think, like 4 on this one. Okay, so that's one way you can make a butterfly today, is by making a butterfly windsock. The next way to make a butterfly today is to make a paper plate butterfly. So you're gonna need a paper plate. Okay, so I have my paper plate here. Remember I told you the other day I had a blue paper plate? It doesn't matter what color. It could say happy birthday on it. It could have snowman on it. If you don't have a paper plate, you don't have to make this butterfly. It's okay. All right, so the first thing you do is you just kind of take your paper plate. We're gonna cut it in half. And again, we're gonna do this one just a little quicker because this one isn't hard to do, but it takes a little longer to watch someone do it. And then you're gonna take your plate to make it look like wings. Now the easiest way to put the wings together is to staple it. You can tape it if you don't have a stapler, but I found stapling them together was the easiest way yesterday. So I'm gonna staple my wings on the bottom. I'm gonna staple my wings over here on the top. Okay, and it looks like this. So you got that so far? Then you're gonna take a piece of paper and you're gonna draw a butterfly body. All right, so I drew this body here and I gave it a face already. You're gonna cut out your butterfly body I just did like a circle and like kind of like a long oval looking thing for the body part of the butterfly. And it's gonna go in the center of the wings. I'm gonna glue mine on. You can tape yours on, you can staple yours on, but I'm gonna use my glue stick again, okay? So here's my butterfly body that I'm going to put some glue right all the way down the center and stick them right in the middle of my plate, okay? So now here comes the fun part. Once you get this guy down on here, you get to decorate the wings. You can decorate the wings however you want, okay? If you want to use pieces of tissue paper and cut them up, you can do that. If you want to take a marker or a crayon, you can do that. If you have little gems, you can use little gems. I actually have like these really cool, believe it or not, they are kind of like butterfly gems. So how funny would that be to put like butterflies on the butterfly? Right, guys? All right, so, and I also have some like little sequins. So however you want to decorate their wings, you could do them different. You could do one with like sequins and like gems. Let me see how that would look. So if I wanted to say, oh, okay, I'm going to use some glue. Glue is probably the best way to do this. I'm going to say on this wing, I want it to be a sequence and gemmy wing. All right, so I'm going to put some sequins down. And Mr. Harrison is not going to like all this sequins I just spilled on the table, but I'll clean it up. Okay, so that's one way you can do it. You can also use some glitter for the wings. Isabel's gonna help me find the glitter because I glittered up my butterfly body. So if I glitter up his body, which makes him nice and sparkly. I don't know why this is a boy butterfly for some reason. Or I can use my tissue paper and cut it into even tinier squares. And just remember, you just want to use a little bit of glue each time you put something down. And then do a little bit more glue and put something down. Okay, so I'll continue making this butterfly and it's gonna be like all different than this one. And then come back tomorrow and I'll show you this finished butterfly. And we already have our windsock butterflies, and I can't wait to see your butterflies. Goodbye, Mrs. Preston's class, and goodbye, Mrs. Harrison's class, and I will see all the fabulous firsties tomorrow. Bye, guys.